Greetings everybody, welcome back to AI War Fleet Command, and we are having a bit of trouble as we prepare for the homeworld attack. It's not quite ready for that yet. Now you can see we've got a massive fleet set up here, and the reason for that is we're having trouble knocking out all the AI threat. You can see there's almost 1,200 of them, but I have caught a bunch of them in Frozenzen. I want to try to take them out. It's hard to pin them down. I've just sort of been chasing them around the galaxy and then gradually rebuilding my ships after the various encounters. And you can see our metal is at 3.1 out of 5.1 million, so it's a little bit over halfway. But I don't want to dive into this until I get that done. And the other thing is, there's almost 1,000 ships in Sela. And I have a feeling I'm going to have a hard time when I go and try to hit Slaan. But, you know, first things first. So let's deal with this attack, and I want to get in there as soon as I can, so I'm not going to bother setting everything in together. And then I just want to send them up here and cut it off. As they come in, I want to try to cut off, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to run away to Hygeia. And I think they're going to make it too. Good news is that the numbers are going down. Reprisal level 1, don't care. We've lost some ships ourselves, but we can rebuild them. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, we took out almost half the threat. So that's at least going to work for me, and I want to try to get everybody back out and see what we need to do next. We're attacking one of our planets in Callisto. So let's see how that's going. And they've made it here to our planet, but... or to our turrets, rather. We're doing okay pushing them away for now, although there's a couple starships in there. Should be okay. We still haven't stopped all their ships, and they've got some Mark IV stuff in here, but it looks like we're going to make it. See, what do we have? We've got a leech and a flagship. Oh, there's plasma sieges, two of them. We've got multiple starships to deal with. It doesn't look like our turrets are having a particularly big effect. Ooh. Yeah, that's not... Oh, there's 3 of them here. Okay, yeah, we're dead. We're dead. I need to get some more ships down this way. Yep. That's the first system I've lost. See, the problem is, there's not that many there. We're still under 700 threat. But Fortuna has no defenses, because it was counting on Callisto and Lachesis to defend it. So, here in Vanth is where we're producing everything. But we don't have that many ships. We've got some. Let's load those up. I had another... I think maybe it was in Hoth? Yeah, there's a ship with some stuff in it. And I want to send those into Callisto and have them start fighting back. Just distract them, if nothing else. Let's see what we have here in Deimos. Now I've got to split these up and get them headed that way. As well. As you see, we're rebuilding some of these also. So, I gotta get more of this cleared out before I proceed with the attack. By the time I got everybody in here, even that first set of ships, they had already left. And this thing's gonna rebuild itself in about 20 seconds. So we still have engineers working on it. So they just took out the command station and they decided, you know what, taking on all the turrets is gonna be a little bit too rough for them. They took off and left. There we go. So now we're going to try to rebuild. Here's another transport with some ships in it. And you notice that we've got a severe energy problem, so I can't just build more turrets somewhere until I get all of this sorted. There is some more collecting in Frozenzen, and then our threat is popped back up. 109. Yeah, that's the main area. So I'm just going to keep these in the transports this time. Send them in and just try to unload right on top of them. I've left all the Mark 1 ships here. These are all the higher ones. Yeah, they're right here. Come on. Some more eliminated, some more captured. Okay, we're back down to 650. Again, progress. Let's see what else we can do. Now we're back up to about 3 million metal. We did get down to about 2.5 million. They just had a wave hit Adiona. We didn't have any problems dealing with that. You see, we've only got one ship left. That's a flagship. We're going to be able to handle that just fine. I don't see any other big concentrations. Oh, that will change. There's still over 600 out there. Oh, they're coming in somewhere. Hoth. Some of them decided to come visit Hoth. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, okay, they're stuck. They're going to be eliminated. So here's our transports, and I'm just trying to load up as many ships as I can that'll be useful. And get them down towards Sela, which is, of course, the core world just this side of their homeworld. I want to be ready when the time comes. Can always bring them back somewhere else if I need to. So it's been over 2 hours since I started getting ready to attack Slaan, and I think I'm finally ready to take the plunge. I've learned a couple of things here. One, it's dangerous to have off that engineers assist large projects thing. I'm going to tick that back up now that my fortresses are up. I might have to play around with that later. But the reason why is I had an attack on Melpomene and I thought I didn't have any metal and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I even tried at one point making a save and just deleting all my production facilities in the galaxy. What was going on is they damaged my ion cannon. And the Mark IV ion cannon is a mere 86 million, and they took about a third down, which means it was trying to refill 25 million metal. So with these, I think you either got to put a force field in front of it, or you just got to not try to repair it. But since I'd taken off that engineer assist deal, they were doing that. The second thing is, I kept going through enemy systems, the normal tactics with my assault transports. Here I've got them in low power. Or stand down mode rather. That's normal. But when they're not in stand down mode, they're attacking stuff as they go through, and so I was literally generating more threat. And so I'd get the threat down to 500-600, then it'd skyrocket back up to 1500 again, because I'd tick off the wrong planet on my way through as I keep crisscrossing the galaxy. So learn from me, don't do that. It's kind of dumb. So we're down to under 500, and 300 and some of them are in Despina. So I should be able to attack that, get it down to like 200 or something, and then finally corral everybody in Melpomene and go after this, because we're only a few 100,000 metal away. Now we still, there's over 1,000 ships in Sela. This is still far from being simple. But we can at least try to proceed with the attack at this point. Well, the moment has finally come. It is time to commence our attack on Slaan. We have almost 700 ships, which is at once almost too much and not enough. I think we're definitely going to have some issues with the attack, but at the same time, there's less than 400 ships in here, so we couldn't have much more without triggering the eye. What I'd like to do is do some damage to their strategic reserve they're going to mobilize and take out some key guard posts. I don't expect to take the whole thing in this one go. I just want to do as much damage as I can. But there's nothing else for it. We have full metal. We've got the threat under 200. Got our defenses set up. I don't see what else we can do, and every minute we delay makes them stronger. So, on we go. And these, by the way, are a bunch of Mark II ships. They have a bunch of Mark II ion cannons in there. We've captured a fair number of Mark II ships. They're just here as an extra layer of defense. And here we go. Strategic reserve on its way. Now here's the translocator eye. Now what I want to do here, yeah, they're all heading for us. And one of our transports is already down to 20%. I want to try to get over here. They've got the fortress down here. And this thing has a pretty significant range as well, 34,000. But this is the 9-Zool spawner guard post that we're very familiar with. That can hit basically anywhere in the system. So what I want to do is just get over here and try to take this out and absorb whatever they send at me. That's my first goal. That's probably, to be honest, about the best we're going to be. Let's head over that way, see what happens. Still surviving. They're hitting my other transports. Oh, there they go. Okay, unload everybody. And then get the transports to the side. Okay, so there's our main fleet. And that's our snipers. Snipers move to the edge of the system. And primary fleet. Yeah, they're bursting everything. Primary fleet, just take out this. Don't care about anything else right now. Bingo. Okay, now, is the fortress shooting at me? I don't think it is. Okay, 5% remaining. Well, at least they've got most of them out. For better or worse. Now, let's get all of you away. Haven't lost any yet. We've lost about 150 of these. I want to get... You know what? They're coming at me right here. I'd like to move further out, but I don't think I can. I think I've just got to fight it right here. Yeah, and this thing... These are still shooting at me. I wish they weren't, but they are. Yeah. There's not a lot more we can do. Let's get out of here. Everybody get out of here. We're capturing some ships. Move. Oh, shoot. Too many human ships. Well, they'll take care of that soon. Okay, so we've taken care of most of the strategic reserve. We've provoked a reprisal. And how many? They have 445 ships. We don't have close to that. Yeah, they shouldn't be... Oh, they're not counting the ones in the barracks. So they've got like 190. They still shouldn't have that many. What I think I want to do is load up and try to get out with what I have left. Yep, it's not triggering the eye anymore. Come on, get in there. Get the heck in there. You know what? Most of you aren't going to make it. And even if you did, let's use you as cover so everybody is worried about you. Yep. Go ahead and shoot them. Blow them up. Probably boost us to reprisal level 2, but more importantly, we can try to get these guys out. Come on. I think I made it. Okay, there we go. Ixion, 700 and something. Now I want to rebuild, probably absorb the exogalactic attack, and then go back in. So we took out most of their strategic reserve in that one guard post. I'm going to say I'm happy with that. So here comes the main reprisal in Ixion. And of course, one jump away is Deimos. I've brought our fleet of Mark I ships in here. But with the advice I've been given, I definitely want to wait. Yeah, go get blown up. I definitely want to wait to come out here and fight them. Wait for them to hit the turrets. Notice if we look at our messages, we got a couple, an achievement for reclamation and an achievement for kills. And okay. Let's go ahead and station ourselves right there. And hit them as they come into our turrets. We're up to about 300 threat, which isn't too bad. They've got some... These are all MLRS, and there's a crap ton of them. We just want to survive the... Oh, look! Callisto Command Station is under attack. What's going on there? Yeah, it's gone. Again. So... they hit us there as well with what? I'm not sure, because it says we still have 300 and some threat. But Laser Guardian Mark V, Plasma Siege Starship Mark V. Oh, that's fun. Then we're going to have an attack on Vanth. That one shouldn't be a problem. So, yeah, we've got a mess to clean up. But this is the core of it right now. Taking out about half of them. We get down to a couple minutes. I need to hop over and take whatever ships we've got into Deimos to prepare for that exogalactic. So definitely, we lost most of our support fleet, but with their help, we are going to repel this here. .400 threat at the moment. Okay, and now they're running away. So now all of you can head back to Deimos, where of course we're working on rebuilding your numbers. And I also want to grab what we have here. What's going on in Callisto? And there's still 14 threat here. Those ships have hung around. They're not really wanting to let me rebuild. So this is going to be a constant war zone. You got all kinds of Mark V stuff. I just don't care right now. I've got bigger problems on my plate. I think they just destroyed the station in Callisto again. There we go. There's our ships from Quayar. Let's have them join the fun. So I'm just going to put this all in one ball of joy. And I want to collect them right at the center of this. They didn't come out of this one. So they're headed elsewhere. Probably to Melpomene. They're headed out now. Oh, they're going to Fortuna. Yeah. Gotta do something about that. So we lost Fortuna as well. And we've got a brownout as a result due to energy issues. So, that's a problem. I'm going to try to clear out everybody here and then rebuild these systems. Lachesis will be fine with its defenses against what's left. The other problem is I can't build anything. I can't even build a colony ship without deactivating some things. So there's that. In Lachesis, they've got some stuff coming in. And if I try... Oh, it will let me build a colony ship. I don't need energy for that. Well, that's good. But that's actually not what I want. I want a remains rebuilders. So I need to wait for these to go down and then send remains rebuilders to those other systems. Yeah, and see, they're not even... Oh, great. Because there was no shield left. I thought it was going to be fine, but there was no shield left. Ugh. Okay, well, don't stand around like an idiot. Fix the problem. Be really nice to finish this up before they... Oh, this is turning into a disaster. Do I even have any... Yeah, I've got the remains rebuilders still. So if I can clear these guys out before they eliminate those, then we'll be fine. Eventually. Yeah. Mark IV Plasma Siege, Mark IV Zenith. Come on. And then this is the last one, I think. Mark IV Zenith. Yeah, okay. Now what I need is you to go to Fortuna. Now also, we've got our first human rebel colony on Sibylla. We'll lose invisibility protection in a little under 2 hours. Well, hopefully we have won or almost won the game by then. But if we haven't won it yet, then we'll get into that. That goes, okay, we're down to negative 50,000. Here we are in Fortuna. And that's building up. Well, in any case, when this finishes building, this will give me a couple more. And then, in theory anyway, and then I can get things going in Callisto. 531 threat, meanwhile. And they're just kind of floating out there, except for at Venus, so that'd be a good place to hit them. But right now, I've just got to focus on this energy issue. Okay, energy's back into the positive. We're churning through metal. Yep, okay, there's Sibylla. Bright and shining star of a human colony. And we'd need to be there to protect it at that time if I want to forestall that. Now, we're rebuilding our fleet. And yeah, I think at this point, I just wait for all this stuff to rebuild it, organize my fleet, get ready for another attack, and I think I also need to try to clean out that stuff on Venus to lower the threat. So we're rebuilt in our fleet, except for pretty much all of the autocannon mini-pods and some of the bombers, but most of it is rebuilt. On the other hand, that was a really expensive guard post to take down, although we did take down a good amount of strategic reserve with it. But how much will be left there for us to deal with by the time we get back. We only got 20 minutes till the next exogalactic attack. And of course, AI progress isn't stopping. It's up to 240. It's into the Mark II territory, working its way towards Mark III. I'm going to take a break here and split off this update, but definitely a lot of work to do. May yet take multiple more attacks to break down the boulder that is Slaan, and then when we do, we got the lovely Avenger to deal with. All of that will be coming in the next video or those to follow. Thanks for watching. More AI War Fleet Command coming up soon.